So today I have a video about how I do all my Instagram stories for my business and even sometimes for my personal Instagram stories. I know right now a lot of people are really invested in putting their content more on their Instagram stories as opposed to their actual Instagram feed, because sometimes the algorithm on Instagram, you get more views on Instagram stories than the Instagram feed. So I want to show you how to make just as beautiful content on your story as you would on your feed today, and just show you some of the apps that I use for my stories and show you some just tips and tricks and just some cool features that these apps provide that I know that you guys would all enjoy, so you can include it into your content. First, you're going to need just some basic pictures installed on your phone. That's the first part of all Instagram stories that have pictures. So what I use most of the time for my pictures are my Canon T5i. Lately I feel like I want to make sure most of my content comes from a professional DSLR camera instead of my iPhone camera, but I know most of us do not have DSLR cameras, so an iPhone is a great choice. Just make sure that you get the perfect lighting and the perfect composition for your photo. But if you're going to use your phone, use the back part of your camera. Do not use the selfie part of your camera. As you can see here on my phone, I'm going to click Visco first. This app is very popular to edit your pictures, and I'm going to use this photo here first. And so I already figured out what kind of filter I want for her photo. I'm going to turn it down a notch to about 6.2. So I love that. So now I'm going to show you, if you come here, you can change the exposure, you can change the grain, a little bit of grain, give it some editorial vibe, not too much. And so I think I'm done with the editing on this picture because the picture came out really well in terms of the lighting. I don't need to do much on this app. So I'm going to save it, and I'm saving it on the size medium, and then I'm going to keep it pushing. The next app that I'm going to use now is InShot. And if you see right here, I have InShot on, and I press photo, and then I find the photo that I edited. So I'm going to click canvas, and then you pick the size you want. So for Instagram stories, you're going to want to use the 9:16 ratio. Just a really pro tip to utilize most of your Instagram feed when you actually post an Instagram pictures on your feed. Use 4:5 because it'll make the picture extremely large on the Instagram post, as opposed to shrinking the picture down and then the quality doesn't jump out at the person scrolling through their timeline. That's just a pro tip. But back to the story, go 9:16 and I click check. And the cool thing about InShot is that you can use cool filters. So I click filter, and then I click effect, and then you can do cool things like this. You can make a glitch, you can make it flip, you can do mosaic, all these different options, even some crazy stuff like that. And you can even purchase other filters if you feel like these will give you better effects. So I'm going to use the mirror one. So if you see here, you move it over here, it'll double it up like that. And I'm going to click yes, and I'm going to keep it pushing. Cool thing, there's so many things to do on this app. I would definitely say give it a try for now. So I could just save it. And the next app that I absolutely love, that everybody knows about, unless you don't, is Unfold. Unfold is a cool app because you get to make different stories, so you can add your own story, start a new story. I already have a story, so I'm not going to add mine, but I'm just going to add a picture. I'm going to add the picture that I edited. You can choose the different templates that you want to use. So RP1 is cool because it shows like the ripped effect. As you can see, there's like ripped pages there. And I'm going to show you this one, I believe. And what I like about it is that I can add a background to it. So I have my cousin in the middle flipped already from the other app, the InShot app. And so what I did now was add a picture in the middle, and then I could add a picture in the background. So I'm going to actually use, they have a free stock photo installed into the app called Unsplash. So you can think about whatever you want as your backdrop. So I'm going to do roses, So I searched roses, and I liked this. I looked at it earlier and I liked this one. So I'm going to use this one by BL Moro and add in the background. So then you can even zoom in and zoom out to make it fit how you want to. So now that looks really great. And even with this app, and you can see the ripple effect that I mentioned. And the cool thing with this app is you can add text. And my text that I use for my business is from this app. So I will stay true to this app when it comes to typing text. So I'll type, you know, through a Lobe for my business in particular, and I zoom it up big, and you could choose a different text here. I purchased extra text, so that's another thing. The app is free, but if you want different things to it to make it fit to your brand, definitely look into the additional purchases on this app. It's only 99 cents, so that's really affordable. So I use Horizon for my company, and I could just put through a Lobe or whatever I want to type. And so that's pretty much what I would do, and I would just save it, page. That's pretty much it in regards to making a post. I'll go to Instagram and just add the photo, and that's it. Now I'm going to quickly show you just how to do some videos with the same type of technique. I can go to like Pixie Loop. It's a different app, and here's just an example. I already did the edits, but the cool thing about this app is that it can loop certain parts of your photo. So as you can see, the cloud is being looped, but everything else is a picture. And this was an actual picture from the beginning. I animated it, so as you see, I already did the animation, but I can just show you how I did it with dots, and you can just anchor which parts is going to be still. Those are the triangles, those are the diamonds, and then the arrow is showing you what's actually going to move in the photo. And just all cool things. Like I said before, play with it, have fun. Instagram should be a platform that you use to express yourself in the way you want to be expressed. But these are just some apps that I use for my brand and my platform and just my personal page. And I really hope that you enjoy this video. I know a lot of people are out here trying to upgrade their potential in order to just be the better version of themselves on the social platform. So thank you for watching. And down below, I'm going to put some other notable apps that I love to use on a day-to-day basis for pictures and videos, and even just some things that I use on my computer to just have an overall good effect for my photos. And I'll leave that all down below. But once again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!